Don't you think it's crazy how everything is just so temporary? From one day to the next it can change suddenly. Like, things are going so well then it swiftly falls apart. But consider yourself as lucky cause not everyone is able to have a fresh start. If you thought you had a bad day, you probably don't know how mine was. I wish I could be someone else even for a second cause I have too much shit on my mind. It's exhausting me, it's killing me, I'm already destroyed, it's haunting me. Lost in thoughts, I don't know what to do. I don't have the slightest clue what I'ma do without you. I was never able to tell you how much I cared about you. And I know I said this too late. Being rude was also a mistake. Inadequate behavior. The way I talked to you was often inappropriate. But I know you like this part of my personality. You knew how to deal with it. You allowed me to be myself. I felt at ease around you. Did you need to hide the bad side of me? Yeah. Oh, personalities fit, and I admit I was lucky to find someone like you, someone I could talk to without hesitation about what I've been through. Maybe I seem crazy, but it's hard for a person like me to get close to someone, cause being me is no fun, but your friendship, I earn it. My trust, you want it. Your bullshit, I spurn it. Significant changes going through different phases. I just wish things were different. I hate the way I'm gonna remain enormous. When you miss someone, hey, don't have to cope with grief. Cry if you need to, you know it's the best relief. Relive the good memories you had with them. Don't regret anything you said, hold it to them. When you miss someone, hey, don't have to cope with grief. Cry if you need to, you know it's the best relief. Relive the good memories you had with them. Don't regret anything you said, hold it to them. I just remembered when you hated the way people would confuse you with your brother. But if you made a nice pair together, but you know it's hard for me now, cause when I look at Hurley I feel like I'm seeing you, cause you're dressed the same way, talk the same way, act the same way. Beautiful blue eyes, yet your act was totally out of the blue. I knew there was a possibility that you would end up badly, but when I've been told what happened, I didn't realize it straight away. Mother's Day was so close, did you think about her? You're not here anymore, but you're imposing it to all of us. I'm sorry, I didn't want to sound morose. I also didn't want to cuss, but what you did was fucked up and selfish. When I told you to stop doing what you were doing, in fact, you were barely listening. Not worried at all, nah, you were being so careless. I know what I mean, believe me, it's hard to be like this mostly in this situation, but I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going cause writing is freeing me, writing is burden speaking. At least you say things you normally don't say out loud. It also makes you feel better, you should try to do it, works, trust me. I normally don't like to say what I'm thinking, neither I say how I'm feeling cause I don't like complaining. But I bet you know that my eyes are hiding something, but it has to get out of my head, like, you know, sometimes you gotta speak from your heart cause if you don't it's torture. Then when you do it makes you feel better, doesn't it? I just wasn't ready for your departure. I have a certain manner to say things, sometimes it sounds a little bit too euphemistic, but I always acted the opposite way to how I really feel inside. In reality I'm negative and pessimistic. Yeah, go ahead, you can say that my way of thinking is idiotic. The way I act is often enigmatic. However, you won't change me. And even if you're really determined to change a person, just know that if they haven't decided to change, you will keep doing what they're doing on purpose and things will continue to worsen. When you miss someone, hey, don't have to cope with grief. Cry if you need to, you know it's the best relief. Relive the good memories you had with them. Don't regret anything you said, hold it to them. When you miss someone, hey, don't have to cope with grief. Cry if you need to, you know it's the best relief. Relive the good memories you had with them. Don't regret anything you said, hold it to them. We always do something because of a reason. And sometimes we make the wrong choices, cause life is not always decent. So we start spending time with bad company, unsavory people, such as poisoned. I'm not judging, I went through this too. I just hate seeing someone else doing the same mistakes as me. People's action are sometimes hard to understand is due to what they've been through. Did you know smart people do stupid things? Isn't it crazy? It's hard to understand me cause my mind works differently. Everything has a signification, but don't worry cause I don't expect to be understood, I prefer not to be. Did you ever try to help a friend out? I tried, I've been pushed away though. Or was I supposed to help someone about a problem it doesn't wanna talk about? No moderation, living life like there's no tomorrow. Flirting with death, what was so good about that meth? Huh? I always been this kind of person that's always wanna be right, but for once, I wish I was wrong. Most of us are acting tough, it doesn't mean we're strong. I'm not, you know, there was only a person that really knew me. We was able to understand each other just by looking at each other's eyes, and now you're gone, the future's compromised. Do you remember when you said we would do things together? Sorry in advance for cursing, but you made me cry so much, you little fucker. You used to be this kind of person that would never surrender. You would say that there are no problems, only solutions. That's what you should have said to yourself. I don't understand you. Be with that, it shows me into confusion. I'm blaming myself for not understanding what you predicted to do, but in reality, there is no one else to blame. You're the only one to blame. It was your choice, your decision. You had so many goals and ambitions, just no motivation. However, I will never thank you enough for making me believe in my dreams. No worries, I'ma keep going to extremes. You gave me the strength to do it. Nobody else told me what you told me. No, not even a tenth of it. You knew everything about me. I thought I knew everything about you. Now it feels like I missed something. For a while, I thought you didn't care about me anymore. I started feeling like bothering, cause you weren't the same person you were before. Acting like nothing changed, cause you've known me for the longest. Should have been more honest. You said I was preaching at you. You gotta know that I never meant to annoy you. I just wanted to protect you. When I saw you in the coffin, the wind knocked out of me. I thought I was gonna pass out. Sad cause of you, but also mad at you. You were the brother I never had. How could you do this to me? You were everything to me. Before committing the act, did you even think about me? Answers I would never get. I just don't wanna believe it. I can't accept it. I don't know if I will ever be able to do it, and I know if I would get over it. Do you know what's killing me? A while ago, when we saw each other for the last time, and at that time, none of us knew it. Wow, it's crazy. There was a time I wasn't able to show my emotions, thinking people would judge me. It's dumb, isn't it? I was afraid to show my work, assuming people would criticize it. But what did they do anyways? You told me to not care about them, so fuck it. Fuck what they think. It's true, I've become a little bit more confident. Courage is dominant. You finally made me understand that everybody, including me, could be competent. I've never said it, but just know that I love you, and I'm gonna miss you. And now I'm addressing everyone that's still feeling the way he did. Do not do anything stupid. I know that sometimes life is rough, and we feel like we had enough. We feel like giving up. We start hating ourselves. We don't know why we're here, cause life is not always fair. We wonder why our life is not as good as theirs. But do not ever give up, cause even if something bad happens to you, it happens for a reason. You have to make strength of it. I know what it's like to be in pain but overcame it. So I believe in you. I know you can make it. And promise me that if you ever start feeling suicidal, you will talk to somebody you trust. Get yourself out of this motherfucking downward spiral. Always remember that life is precious. You are precious, and I love you.